right, y'all, it's time for our Working Woman Salute.
Hey.
And today's Working Woman Wednesday Salute goes to the one and only Shannon Taylor. Shannon Taylor and I go way, way, way back. And when I found out about this book club she was doing, at first I was interested in the book club. I just couldn't make it to any of the dates to sit and talk to anybody. However, she has this subscription box. It's called the I'm Booked box. And so I subscribe to get these books every month. But it's a very unique experience because every month I get a package. And we have the packages here. They're these black boxes.
Yes.
And in the box is a book. And I open it up. It comes all these little gifts and cool things. So I wanted to bring her on for our Working Woman Wednesday Salute because I think your story is awesome. So Shannon, let's talk a little bit about the I'm Booked box.
So first, thank you guys for having me. I'm Booked box basically started after a personal goal I had for myself. 2018, my personal goal was to devote more time to myself, right? And how was I going to do that? So I decided to start a book club. So the Sister Circles Book Club started in January of 2018. It started basically on my own personal goal to say I wanted to read 12 books in the year, right?
Okay.
So that was my personal goal. After talking to friends and different things, they were like, you know what? That's a good goal. Like, I'm going to join. We started in January with 4 members, and we meet once a month and just discuss the books. We go from discussing the books to discussing life, motherhood, you know, our jobs, our friends. Just so I started to see that we were building this community of women that where we could support each other, we could take time and devote time to ourselves, right? So I'm a mom of 2 young sons, full-time career, running from sport to sport and this and that, and I was really starting to see that all of my time was going to everyone except for myself. And after talking to other women, it seemed like that was the case for many women, right? Kids, no kids, whatever it is. We're so busy doing everything, but we're not taking time to really focus on doing things that better us.
And that we enjoy.
Right. So the premise behind I'm Booked box basically came, if I'm going to read a book every month, why not have items that tie into this book, right? That keep me focused and keep me motivated to get through the book every month. So that is the premise behind I'm Booked box, right? So I'm booked.
Because we all were trying to figure out, okay, who reads a book a month? And I'm gonna tell y'all,
it's
like,
hard.
It is hard. Like, so, but when you get a good book, she picks all these great books every month, and they all have these themes. So, like, I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, how am I gonna read a book a month, like on my schedule? But the books were so good that I was just like, oh man, like, when's the next one? When's the next one? And I do think the little trinkets and things that are in each box did keep me motivated because, you know, it's like getting a gift every month, basically, like for your birthday. So tell us about some of these boxes that you've picked, or just some of your best sellers when it comes to the I'm Booked box.
Yep. So every month we choose a different book. The books typically, they can range. They range from self-help. They range from novels, just a baseline. So there's not one type of book that we pick every month. But basically the premise is every month you are basically getting a book and an experience, right? So when you receive your box, you'll have your monthly read for the book for the month. It also includes a personalized letter in every box. So the letter basically kind of ties in what the theme of the box will be and how the items will help you through your day to day.
Okay.
So I'll use, for example, the one that Shay has, basically.
I got a box that's actually really me.
Let me see. What's in yours?
So my book is You Are a Badass.
Okay.
How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life.
Nice.
And then I also got a cup that says Brilliant and Badass. Like, duh. Hello. Hello.
Very nice.
Then I also got this cute little trinket that I feel like you can put at your office desk or, you know, on your nightstand. Be badass. So it's like all these cute little things, booked and busy, that just keeps reminding you, I guess, of the theme each month.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, and also,
what's in there?
do y'all remember these? Pop rocks?
Oh, okay, so what's the
This
pop rock?
is iconic.
For the rock star in you, for the badass in you.
Yes,
Okay.
basically.
Still popping after 30 years. Okay.
I like that. Still popping.
Pop rocks. I don't remember the last time I saw some pop rocks.
I love it. So it's sort of this idea you're not just giving folks a book and then forgetting about it. You have all these little trinkets that kind of tie back into the theme and give you daily reminders.
Yeah, so different tools and different tidbits. Some of the boxes, I know with GJ Money's box, it has some affirmation stickers.
Yes, with money in it.
Right. So that particular box, was the abundance, growth, and prosperity box.
Nice.
The book is a money. Yes, it is a money book.
$1 million check right here.
I did get that book.
And that's your custom bookmark. So every box comes with the personalized letter, a custom bookmark, and then 4 to 5 in-theme novelty items. And basically the items all promote creativity, growth. I think everyone likes it so far. Growth. The women do.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and that one was a plant pot, right? Plant your seed and watch it grow.
I love that.
With the seeds.
So, question. So, each month, are there different themes, or it's like one theme a month? Like everyone gets the same themed box, or they're different?
So there's one theme a month. So currently we are on our website. We have our February feature. So everyone, if you did the monthly feature, would get the February box, and it goes like that every month. So we have a monthly feature for those that are a little unsure, not sure if they can really commit. But the premise is it is a subscription box. So we have subscription plans that basically you can enroll in. Different subscription plans, they auto bill you, they'll auto mail to you every month. That way you don't have to worry about ordering, and you're always guaranteed a box. So the monthly features are released at a limited quantity, but the subscriptions are unlimited. So the idea is we want you to subscribe. We want you to get with your good girlfriends. We want you to start your own book club, kind of, build that sisterhood, and build that community where you guys can kind of take that journey together.
And you do these by hand?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. So I make every box every month with the help of, some my kids. Especially.
Right. Get them in here. Come on. Get in here.
Y'all want to play a game? I got a game we can play.
They do some boxes.
It's called Assembly Line.
We're going to play Assembly Line.
But every month I do every box. So I come up with a theme every month. I pick the books. The books have been picked for daily 2019 all the way to the
I like the
month.
daily affirmations too.
I think it's important, right? We sometimes are so busy, we get off track. We need things to kind of will us back in
for sure.
and help us to, stay focused and stay positive through the day-to-day.
We're talking to Shannon Taylor. She is the founder of I'm Booked Box. Now, how can everybody follow you, find you, if you want to get more information on the book box? You're also at a couple shows. You've gone to different places to sell, marketplaces around the DMV to sell. So
all of the boxes are available on our website, www.imbooked. That's IMBOOKD box.com. We are also on IG and Facebook, just I'm Booked Box. We're actually participating in a pop-up shop this coming Saturday, February 23rd at University of Maryland. It's the Black and Gold Black Creatives Marketplace and Showcase. We'll be popping up there, and we will have boxes and things available for purchase.
And I love that you just started doing children's boxes, because I suggested this. This was an Angie Ange suggestion. I said, do it for the youth, because we have Read Across America Month coming up in March, and Read Across Maryland Month, all that. So it's always about encouraging young people to read, and part of encouraging young people to read is getting them started as early as possible. So you actually kicked off a baby I'm Booked box almost.
Yes, so I'm Booked Box Kids. So yes, thanks for your suggestion. However, a lot of the women who are subscribing are moms.
Give it to the mom.
So their premise was like, man, if I can give this to my kid every month, what better way to create a culture of reading, right? So I'm Booked Box Kids. We just launched that and started in November. So basically we try to do a book for younger girls as well as younger boys. So we have 2 different boxes available for both. And still, it's with the same premise. Books that are going to encourage them to be who they are, accept themselves through activities. So this particular one is our young girls box from 5 to 7. The book is entitled I Like Myself.
Okay.
Basically, the theme of the box is basically to paint the picture that you want others to see of you. So it includes a paint smock and a canvas and paintbrush and different things like that. So you're learning to basically, be brave, be creative, and it's okay to be you. So, and the themes will be the same for the boys as well. And all of those are also available on our website.
Super dope.
Now, before we wrap up with you, Shannon, just one last thing. I mean, you talk about in your bio that this kind of changed your life in the sense of being a mom. Sometimes it could be overwhelming, a working mother. So for all the working moms out there that may feel overwhelmed and they're not taking out time for themselves, tell us how just creating your own I'm Booked box, but also how you've created this community of other moms who could relate, how this changes your life and just how to get started. Because sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you're just like, oh, I just have so much to do. How did you just say, hey, I'm gonna do it?
So first, I want to say to them that you're not alone. So your feeling is the feeling of a lot of women. For me, really what my motivator was, I have a great network of friends that always helps to kind of push me. But for my own personal motivation, I literally attended a conference last year, and it was an entrepreneur conference. And it was like, I'm going to go here and I'm going to learn something and I'm going to try to figure out how to navigate. I've always kind of wanted to become an entrepreneur. It was just finding what worked for me, right? So with I'm Booked Box, it kind of hit me with like a ton of bricks, and it was like, wow, this ties in everything that I am. But at this conference, one of the speakers basically said one thing that has resonated with me through this entire journey. And in her starting her own business, she basically said that what she tells herself all the time is, it can't be that hard. And something so simple, right? It can't be that hard was life-changing for me. So it wasn't of how am I going to do this? I work a full-time job. I'm running behind, kids. It can't be that hard, right? I can find time when they're asleep. I can find, time on lunch break to, research and do different things. And all of this, I sat down and I found out how to do on my own, right? Wow. I researched a box company. How can I get boxes in bulk? I sat down and worked on how can I get books at wholesale. But all the time through it all, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to kill me. But in the back of my mind, it was always, it can't be that hard. It can't be that hard.
That's a good motto to live by, for sure.
So that has been really what's been pushing me through. I know, sounds very, very, very easy, very trivial, very this is so juvenile,
but life-changing.
Right? When it was time to do a website, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm just starting this. I don't have a ton of money to invest in this, right? It can't be that hard. What did I do? My initial website, I built myself, right? I got on the computer, tinkered around, and I was able to get a website up. So now that is what I take and I run with every single time. I mean, granted, you need people around you that are going to help, but I have just found in just starting and being willing to step out and do it, those people come to you. Because I've had so many people who are like, oh no, I can do that for you. Like, I can help you assemble your boxes. I can create a logo for you. I can do all that, because I think people genuinely, and that's what I've learned in this sisterhood that this box is creating and the community that it's creating, people want to see you do good, right? Yeah. And they are around. And when people see that you're really trying to do things that are in your purpose and that you're passionate about, they genuinely want to support you. Yeah. And that has been really my driving force. But just remember, it can't be that hard.
Yes, I love that.
It can't be that hard. Say it.
Oh gosh, Angie's going to be saying this every day now.
I say it all the time, okay? Because mine is the WWW. Wish it. Work for it.
Yes.
Welcome the success. That's when I go to a conference. Yeah. Just let me know. Let me know. Money is trying to help me. Trying to help me get
bookings at AngieAnge.com.
Yes. The tracksuit is on the way.
I have to have a tracksuit. I have to have a tracksuit and I have to get out there and do that. Yeah. But Shannon, congratulations. I love I'm Booked Box. Again, I subscribe to it every month. The books are awesome. Books I've never heard of. And you've been getting, the authors have actually reached out to you. I know one of the authors that was on Oprah's best-selling list, because what did we read? American
Wedding? An American Marriage. Shahari Jones. Yes. She started following my Booked Box page, and I actually met her at the National Book Fest here in DC, and she was phenomenal. So, I mean, and her whole thing was like, this is amazing what you're doing for women. Like, you're bringing women together. If by one little lone book, we're getting together and we're building and pushing each other to do better.
So proud of you. One more time, let us know how we can follow you and where we can go to subscribe or check out your book boxes. And
so
what they
you can definitely go to our website, www.I'mBookedBox.com. We also are on Instagram as well as Facebook. Definitely follow us. Hope you guys subscribe, and look forward to you guys being booked with building a better life.
There it is. I'm Book Box. Go get it. Shannon Taylor, our Working Woman Wednesday. Salute.